Bills. So I go to my binder. Look at my binder. This is the second stuffing. So I see for Apple Cloud and Shutterstock, I need 25 in the month. I already have 10. So I'm going to put another 10. So we have a little bit more, you know, at the end of the month. I can save for the 1 month ahead jar envelope. Spotify and Prime already has 20 and need 30. So I'm going to stuff the last 10. Netflix needs 20, has 10. I will give that one 10 too. So we're done with this for the month. Kippy needs 175 every month and now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. So 175 minus 65 is 110. We have 110 left. I will put in here 60. Then kids' pocket money will be 20. I always stuff 20, but they... I'm very strict with that. If they don't do their jobs, they don't do their, how do you say that? Assignments, jobs, you know, things they need to do to earn their pocket money, they start to lose their pocket money. So you can see here, they have not been doing so well lately. What they don't know is that I save for them in the background. So I now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90 pounds in pocket money. And I'm only going to stuff 10 this month. So we're at 100. Starlink is a 75 for the month. And it has 20. I'm going to stuff 20 extra. And a phone bill will get 10. So let's see how much this is in total. It's 10, 20, 30, 90, 120, 30. 130. I did that correct? 10, 20, 30. And 60 is 90. Plus 10 is 100. 120, 130. Yes, 130. So then for week 5, we are going to use this month. I already told you this month we need an extra stuffing. So that's what I saved for. I saved 500 pounds up till now. And I haven't been stuffing this for a while. So since we're going to use it this month, I'm going to start buffering it up again. So I will start with 20 pounds in week 5. For gifts, we have 110, 20, and I think that's sufficient. So I'm not going to stuff in gifts. Eating out is 100, 200, 10, 20, 30. And will get its usual 80. I'm sorry, my nose is stuffed again. Beauty. I went to the hairdresser. So Beauty has now left 120, 30, 40. 140 in Beauty. So we're gonna stuff this one again with 20 pounds. Electronics has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 and gets 20. Eric has 100, 200, 10, 20 and gets his usual 10. Doggies will get their usual 20. I'll show you what I do. So for their food, they get a Royal Canin. And I am using like 1 bag of 15 kilos a month, around roughly a month. And 1 bag of Royal Canin is around 60 pounds. Can be a little bit more, can be a little bit less. Last month, I was lucky. I got a bag for 46 pounds at Pets, at the big food place for dogs and for pets. So I only spent 46 pounds on that. So I had 15 left. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 35. And it will get 20 extra. So we had 55. As soon as it's at 60, I will start stuffing for the vets further. For the vet further. So we can build up like a, you know, a little emergency and the how do you call that? Vaccinations, shots. We need the shots. Costco gets 50 and has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds in Costco. So it will get 50 pounds every week. And back to credit cards. We'll get 10, 20, 30. We'll get 20. And 1 month ahead in bills. I don't think I will stuff anything unless I have leftover, but we will sort it out in the end. So it's 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210. And the goal is 340. So for now, I'm not stuffing anything. So this together is 460. That's 460. That is 20, 100, 120, 140, 150, 170, 220, 240. So this total is 240. 240 and 460 makes 700. And then we go for the long-term sinking funds. So let's see what we're going to do here. Annual bills. Annual bills has 100, 200, 20, 30. 230, and we'll get 10. Car maintenance has 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 520, and gets 40. Because I feel that my car needs to go for a service. Clothes will get a 50. Medical. Well, you will see this one is getting buffed up. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. It will get 60. Then for weekends, it's 510, 20. And that will get 10. Camping in Holland is getting 40 and has 1,500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 19, 98, 1,800, 10, 20. So 1,820. And we'll get 40. No, I hope I didn't already overspend. So car insurance has 1,010, 20, and we'll get 10. Winter has 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 35, 335. And if I can, I will give it 20. Summer will get 20. Our birthdays will get 20. And the diamonds challenge, I need to see what I have left over. So let's calculate. 10 and 40 makes 50. 50 makes 100. 160, 170, 310. No, I'm not doing this correctly. 10, 50, 100, 160, 170, 210, 230, 220, 240, 260, 280, 280 and 700, 980. So 20 pounds are going to the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend challenge. So if that's correct, this needs to be 300. So 10, 50, 100, 160, 170, 210, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. Perfect. So 7 plus 3 makes 1,000. So now let me see if I can find a calculator. And then we calculate it again. So let's see. My very small calculator. So we start here. 150 plus 100. Hope you guys can see this. 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10 is 330. Correct. Then 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 60 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10. So 130, correct. 130 plus 330 is 460, correct. Then 20 plus 80 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 50 plus 20 plus nothing. It's 240, correct. 240 plus 460 is 700, correct. And then for the long-term sinking funds is 10 plus 40 plus 50 plus 60 plus 10 plus 40 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 20 20 plus 20 plus 20 is 300, correct. Plus 700 makes 1,000 pounds equals 1,202 euros. For everyone who wants to know, the calculator is doing that automatically. Sorry. So this is how I make up my budget. So this is what I do every week, and then I put it in the computer and print out a decent budget, and I will put it in my budget book. So I have a budget book. See, I put it in here every week. I love my washi tapes. I love to do this. And this is how I started with, you know, you change every time. If you would see my old ones, it's really different. The amounts were way smaller. You see the different denominations I had. Here I did pay rent. This was in Oman. So these are in riyals. So you see I had a budget of 620 riyals. That's like 620 reals is 1,250 pounds. A little bit more. But we had rent over there. So I had to pay the rent. I had to pay utilities. I had to pay for Lois' nursery. We had Marianne, our helper. We had a gardener. So completely different budget than we have here. So this is the budget we're using right now. It's way bigger, way more advanced, way more thought through. So don't worry if you just started, you will get here. Just start with a few. If you look back into my videos, you can see I started with, I think, 200 reals stuffing or 300 reals stuffing. So that's 400 or 600 pounds. So that's how I started. And then, you know, you're going to see the advantage of it. You do the groceries, you're stuffing groceries, you're stuffing rent, you're stuffing for birthdays, for gifts. And you're like, oh, hey, smart, that works. So yeah, you will get here, but this takes some time. You know, this book, I started this book in June of 2022, and I already started during COVID, so that was 2020. I started during starting during the pandemic. So I already changed the book. So this is my second book, June 2022. So I was already quite, you know, working on it in 2022. So, you know, you see it getting there. And now we're here. So it's a really, you know, you have to work on it. You will get there. But please just keep going, because you will see it will make such a difference. So this is what I do. This is what we do. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please give, or, you know, think about giving me a like or share or subscribe to the channel, because there's loads more coming. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you at the cash stuffing. Bye.